Good afternoon. It's time to talk about week 2. Your weekly agendas and checklists will be arranged by content and assignments. I recommend that you review the assignments first and then review the content. This will help focus your reading. This week we start with the first 2 chapters of our textbook. In addition to the textbook chapters, you will watch and read several resources on thinking as well as bias and stereotypes. I want to get this out in the open right away. In this class, I don't want to change your opinions or beliefs on topics. This class has an external and an internal focus. 1. You will learn how to identify the argument that an author or speaker is making, along with the reasons and evidence they use. 2. You will have a better understanding of why you hold the beliefs and opinions that you have. Critical thinkers are skeptical, but not to the point where they don't believe anything. They don't accept or reject arguments and ideas blindly. Critical thinkers are aware of their own biases, and they learn to compensate for them by seeking out information from other perspectives. I want you to learn to recognize when an idea is supported by credible evidence and when there is only an appeal to your emotions. I want you to resist the urge to think in terms of right and wrong or black and white, or that there's one right answer to difficult issues. Tentative opinions and decisions are okay and are often the only reasonable stance. The title of the textbook gives this away, but our class will explore questions that will help you learn more about a topic. Critical thinking questions are not about tearing down the arguments of others. They're about moving conversations forward by knowing much more about what we do and don't know than when we began. Fair warning, however, that sometimes asking questions can annoy people. You want to ask in a way that is more, "Tell me more about this," rather than, "Why did you do that?" This week's assignments are to take quiz number 1 and to complete your first journal entry. I will post the questions for each quiz in the content module for that week, so the questions for quiz number 1 are in the week 2 content module in D2L. Once the quiz is closed, I will post the answers in D2L. This quiz is worth 15 points. I've set the time limit for 120 minutes, and you can make 1 attempt. The quiz is due by 11:59 p.m. on Monday, September 4th. If you submit the quiz on Tuesday, there's a 20% penalty. I won't grade the quizzes till after Tuesday. At the end of the semester, I will drop your lowest grade for quizzes, discussions, journal posts, and take-home assignments. Your first journal post is due this week by Monday, September 4th at 11:59 p.m. Your journals are in the Journals discussion forum. If you don't see your journal, contact me immediately. Pick the one question that interests you the most. I recommend writing the post in Word or Pages and then copying it to D2L. I do this a lot myself with emails and discussion board posts. Journal questions are also posted in the Week 2 content module in D2L. You'll notice that several quiz questions and journal questions ask you to apply the topics we're learning about this week to your own life. Self-reflection is a key component of critical thinking. As with the quiz, if your journal post is submitted on Tuesday, there will be a 20% penalty. That's it for this week. I look forward to getting to know you through your journal posts.